Guys, welcome back to the channel Football Analytics. Today I'm going to be giving out tips for the Champions League. So we got Inter, Barcelona, PSG, Arsenal. My Inter, the most important game of the season for us. We've been shit. We've been absolutely shit the past few games, but we'll get into that. By the way, guys, sorry I've been gone for about 2 weeks, but I've been working something with a couple of close friends of mine. So a website that we're going to bring you streaks and tips. As you can see, we have the tips for today, so check it out. It's whenever I'm not gonna make videos, I'm just gonna post it on the website, so it's easier for you to check them out, and also easier for me because I'm not always on it mentally to do these videos, guys. As I said, it takes time and effort, but I still want to provide you with the picks. That's the most important thing. Now, so let's get first into Inter Barcelona. By the way, we launched the website about a week ago, and my first tip was actually Inter to score against Barcelona when we were playing in Spain, and Inter did so. On this channel, guys, we only bet on goals, and we also focus on single games. And the reason behind that bet was basically, look at this, the streaks. We're trying to catch the streaks. Inter hadn't scored in 3 games in a row against Serie A opponents and Coppa Italia. But this was the first time, I think, since the 80s or 90s where we had such a scoreless drought. So eventually we would score, and that happened against Barcelona after 30 seconds. So my tip was Inter to score. Now the odds are currently dropping on Barcelona. It's at 215, was at 250, at least on Bet365, and Inter is the underdog at 3. Guys, this is not anymore about football. Like, Inter has to go to war in this game. It's simple as that. We've been absolutely shit the past few weeks. We lost all the titles, as I predicted. A few Inter fans are saying I'm being too negative, we're tired. Yes, I understand that, but we absolutely choked. So we're not going to win the Scudetto because Napoli is going to win it, and there's about 3 games left in the season. I believe we choked it here. We choked it against Parma, and of course losing to Bologna on the last minute and Roma didn't help at all. So Napoli is going to win the Scudetto. Once again, we lost to Milan in embarrassing fashion. We haven't beat them once this year. So this is the most important game for us since 2022 final against Man City. That's it. The players don't have to be football players. They have to be warriors in order to win this game. Now, I did like how Inter played against Barcelona. We took our chances. I was worried about mostly Di Marco marking Lamine Yamal, and that didn't go so well. I would have played Carlos Augusto in that game because he's much better defensively and offensively lately too. He can score a goal, you know? So let's get to the tip, guys. Barcelona, let's see what they did before. Yeah, they last 2 games, so Barcelona played with all the second string players against Valladolid, even though they put Rafinha and Lamine Yamal in the second half, and they won against the worst team in Spain. And we beat barely Verona, but that was also our second team. So this is a really tough call. This is more than football, but we're gonna figure out who's gonna try to score in this game. Guys, by the way, put out your predictions before I put mine. Who do you think is gonna qualify in this game? Is it gonna be Inter or Barcelona? Write it down. Okay, you did. Okay, so in my opinion, guys, I think Barcelona is going to be scoring in this game in San Siro, because once again, I feel like we're a really bad team against the wingers. We don't play well against the wingers. We've seen it against Juve, who have good wingers. We've seen it against Milan, and same thing is going to happen against Barcelona. They played, honestly, better than us in Barcelona. They had more chances, and it could be different in San Siro. But 1 goal for Barcelona, over 1 bet. By the way, guys, get a website that has it specifically over 1. Right now the odds are so low, it's at 130, but I do think Barcelona is going to score at least 1 goal, because this game is not going to go 0-0 and Inter is not going to win 1-0. You can bet also on this game live. But watch out, if this game, let's say past the 60th minute, it's a draw game like 1-1, 2-2, don't take Barcelona, don't take Inter, because it can go to extra time. But you know what, if, for example, Inter is winning 1-0, I do think Barcelona is going to be scoring no matter what. So you can take this game live past the 60th minute. I think UEFA wants to see a Barcelona PSG final, because the Ballon d'Or winner is going to go through that game. It's either going to be Rafinha, Yamal, or Dembele at this point, right? Because Salah is not winning it, and UEFA wants to show. UEFA wants to see Barcelona PSG. It's simple as that. I called it 2 weeks ago. This final could be inevitable. Now, Arsenal, look, well, let's check out the odds first. 350 right now. Last pick I had on the website was actually the second pick I did on the website. I was right again. I said PSG would score against Arsenal. They're playing really well against Premier League teams. They basically beat everybody. And you know why I took that bet against Arsenal? Because of this. Let me show you this streak, what I liked. Yeah, this. You see, these 2 games, it doesn't happen often when PSG don't win, just in general, and that was 2 games, so eventually they're going to win a game and score a goal, so that happened. Now, can Arsenal pull it off? Look, to qualify, Arsenal is currently almost at 5. to qualify. Is that possible? Sure. Right now it's at 350 for them to win a game. But guys, again, let's see Arsenal's. Oh, this is nice. This far chart is really cooking up to be nice. You know what? Can Arsenal score 1 goal? I believe so. Odds right now are currently, for over one market specifically, are at 160. Over 1 goal, and this is the most important game of Arteta's career. Arsenal has to qualify. I don't believe they will, but can they get a goal? Sure they can, and I love this streak that's going on. Is this general? Yeah, that's overall streak. So besides Arsenal, look, they're also right. This is such a tough call, guys. What do you think? Also put down your predictions for PSG Arsenal. Basically, what we're trying to do is figure out all these games through the far chart, through the streaks, and both of the streaks I'm liking, guys. So we can see goals in these games. All we need is 1 goal. All we need is 1 goal to break the game open in both of these games. Unless Arsenal scores, then they can go to extra time. But same thing for Inter. So yeah, my call right now, I think the smart bets are going to go on PSG to score because Arsenal has to attack. But I believe this streak, I believe that Arsenal is going to be scoring 1 goal. So yeah, both of my picks are going to be the away teams actually. Barcelona to score and Arsenal to score. And if you want to check out the tips that I have for today, we got some good streaks. Like for Nottingham, Genoa and Mallorca, 3 of those games have interesting streaks going, so check that out. Guys, this will be it for me. I guess listen, I don't want to promise anything. I will try to get back for the weekend. It's already the ending of the season, so guys, always I appreciate your support, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and hit a thumbs up on this video. So I'll see you in the next one. Adios.